Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the single back. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken at the 45. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll try to run this one in. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Spinning out of the tackle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks free. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short game. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. Will gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They stop him short of the goal line, but it'll be first and goal at the 4.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They feed the fullback this time. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Extending the play now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Hand off to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Takes the toss and heads left. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. QB keeper all the way. Fights off a defender. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it's good right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive for the 18. To the air, it's Taylor. And he finds the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. We get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Design quarterback run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Taylor. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Barry. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Who's in the clear? The 30. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Now the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Ball handed off. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense steps up here. Now we've got a fourth and goal situation. And now that you're in the second half, obviously a field goal here ties the game up. But you're pretty close. What do you think the decision is here? Do you go for this touchdown and maybe take the lead?
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaking tackles and going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it on first down. He finds some space. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense going with the hurry up. false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. The RPO caught to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
2nd down and goal, upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. It across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he cannot get in. The defense rises up, makes a stand. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And he's down at the 3-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner will be brought down. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. He'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Well, the big fella balls, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he can't.
This game bullshit.
Hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. He keeps it on a design run. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this